So I always start the afternoon off with filling up Jack's water. I do this in the morning as well, so it's changed twice daily. So at about 4 o'clock, every afternoon Jack will come up into this paddock, which I call his night yard. His fly valves come off, and usually this is when I change his rugs from his day rugs to his night rugs, but today he had a bit of a nudie day. So I keep all my horse feed in my horse float just so nothing can get in it. The first feed that I feed Jack replaces chaff, which is called Speedy Beat. I'll link a description below of what it's made out of, etc, etc, because it'll take up too much time. Second thing I feed is just plain and simple oats. This one is just called racehorse oats. And as you can see, that's the little bucket that I dish those out with. And the third feed I feed is called High Gain True Gain, which is like a 20% fat, so for body conditioning. Speedy Beat takes 5 times its water, so a cup of, or the measured cup that I fill out with is 2 litres, so he gets 4 scoops, which equals 8 litres. And this water is all boiling, like out of the tap, and I let that soak for around 20 minutes to soak up fully and then to cool down. So here you can see this is before it's swelled. Really hot, I actually burnt my hand. And this stuff here is seaweed, just dried seaweed to increase his iodine levels, as it's one of the only things lacking out of his diet. I was actually trying to delete this part of the video as I look like crap, but I couldn't. So basically I just show you that I am using a curry comb and just like a main comb to brush him today. Every afternoon I'll give him a quick run over, nothing too intensive, basically just getting any excess hair as he's losing his winter coat. So here you can see I'm just scrubbing away, really. So this is pretty quick. I only do it for, a minute or so. And every couple of days I'll take him down and give him a proper grooming. But yeah, for now it's just a quick scrub up just to make sure that all that hair is coming out. Oh, I'll add in, while his hard feed is soaking, I'll throw him a couple of biscuits of hay. So the hay he has at the moment is just barley hay. Usually he gets a biscuit of barley and a biscuit of lucerne hay each morning and each night, but my supplier doesn't have any lucerne hay at the moment, so he just got 2 bits of barley, and here he is chewing on my hair, thinking he's really funny. So you'll see in just a moment that I also curry comb over his face. So Jack recently came up from Victoria and so far does get Queensland itch. So I think it's important just to make sure that, well, with curry combing anyway, you're bringing up the oils through their skin and making their coat much more healthy. So I usually try and curry comb everywhere, including his face. I only do this lightly. So, yep. Now here, I just quickly brush through his tail, just to make sure that there's no sticks or anything in there. Now when I'm curry combing as well, I'm always feeling over to make sure that there's no ticks, cuts, you know, bumps, anything that really shouldn't be there. So here I'm just putting on his rug. This is a 5/6 Saxon lined canvas. It's got an 80G fill. So this is all he's wearing at night time right now, as it's not that cold and he's still got his winter woolies, so I don't want him sweating. Just, you know, in case it rains or when it dews or whatnot, he's not getting wet. This doesn't rub anywhere, doesn't rub his chest or his mane. It fits him really well. He's had this, you know, ever since I've bought him, and there's not a single rip on it. So I love these rugs. So this is what his feed looks like after it has absorbed all the water. So as you can see, it's really important to put a lot of water in there, as otherwise it will draw out all the water from his stomach.